Hey guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here, and today in this video we're going to be taking a look at 5 things that every single hockey player should know about protein. In the past you've seen us create 5 things that every player should know about sticks and skates. This time we're looking at protein. For this video we've partnered up with TB12, who are going to be giving away 5 of their high quality protein tins and also 1 of their TB12 method book signed by the one and only Tom Brady. Now the first point or question might be, why do I need protein and what does it do for me? Taking protein after you've had a workout, played a game, or had a heavy practice helps to regenerate and build and strengthen the muscles that you've just worked on. Something that's important to think about is what the optimal strength or physical condition of your body is for the particular sport that you play in. Now, what I mean by this is making sure that your training is going to have you at the optimal condition to be able to perform in your specific sport. Quick example is if you look at a rugby player versus a tennis player. They both play sports, they both work out, of course they both take protein, but their physical shapes, their sizes are completely different. Each of these players is optimized for the sport that they are playing in, so it's definitely important to think about that when you're figuring out what is going to be the best way for you to benefit from working out. So the second point, and one that I always think about, is what separates a good protein from a bad protein. And for me personally, it comes down to the ingredients and the type of protein that you're looking at. What I mean by this is you have different types of proteins. For example, with whey, you have whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate. Now, I always tend to go for whey protein isolate because that is a purer form of the protein, which means it's going to benefit my body better than the other alternative options. Aside from this, coming to the point about the ingredients, this is a massive one for me because if a protein contains aspartame, artificial flavorings, artificial sweeteners, any of that kind of stuff is not doing any good for my body, and I stay clear of all of that stuff. The reason that I selected TB12's protein and the reason I like it so much is because it only consists of 2 ingredients. That's whey protein isolate and lecithin. This protein contains nothing that is essentially bad for your body, which is why I think it's one of the best options that's available. Something else that separates a good quality protein from a bad quality protein is ensuring the protein that you're taking contains all of the amino acids that are required to help your body break the protein down. This circles back to why we selected TB12's protein, because it contains everything that you need to be able to perform at an optimal level. I like to think of their protein as a complete protein. Another point that I see come up very often in protein discussions is BCAAs, branch chain amino acids. Without going into too much detail, what these are, essentially they help your body to synthesize protein more efficiently. Now, by doing that, your body's able to build leaner muscle. So these are something that you'll often see high-level or high-performance athletes taking to ensure that they can get the maximum out of the workouts that they do and also the protein that they consume. Although this protein does contain milk, it doesn't contain lactose. So any players that are lactose intolerant and are looking for the purest form of protein that they can get, this is definitely going to be a good shout. Another question I see often coming up when you discuss protein is how much you should take. Your body can only digest roughly 25 to 35 grams of protein per serving. But aside from this, the best way to figure out exactly how much protein you should be consuming, I'll put a link down below in the video description to a table that'll give you information to help you be able to calculate exactly how much protein you should be having for your body. And as a side note, the best times to take protein after a heavy game, practice, or workout is 15 to 30 minutes roughly after you've finished. That's the optimal time to be able to get some protein into your body to help it recover and build those muscles. Now, in terms of how frequently you need to take protein, we spoke to TB12's body coach, Devon, who confirms that it's okay to take after every single time that you work out or have a heavy practice or a game. So whether that's you doing a workout in the morning and then having a practice in the evening, you're completely fine to take protein after both of those events are finished. That's completely okay. Something that I really like about TB12's protein is that it really doesn't have a taste, which means that it's really easy to mix it with sweet or savory drinks. You can even put it into things like pancakes, cakes, whatever it is that you want to have your protein with. Now, in terms of when you shouldn't take protein, it's definitely going to be not a good idea to have protein before practice or training or before a workout. You want to make sure that you consume protein after that. What you can have before practice or games, we'll put a link down below in the video description to an entire nutritional series that shows you some nice healthy snacks that you can consume before games, practices, training that will help to give you energy. Consuming protein before a game or practice is only going to help to make you feel sluggish, slow, bloated. That's not going to be the optimal time to be consuming that. It's also important to diversify with your diet because there's a lot of protein-rich foods out there, like quinoa, which is something that the majority of people can consume. It's a great, rich protein source. I'll also put another link down below in the video description to a video that shows you some rich protein foods that'll be good for vegans, vegetarians, or meat eaters. All of that will be down below in the video description. A question that I've seen come up a couple of times is, should you focus on buying as much protein as you can and saving money versus buying high quality protein and spending a little bit more? I'd always suggest sticking with high quality protein because, as we said at the beginning of the video, it doesn't contain anything that is bad for you, exactly like TB12's protein. That's the kind of protein that you know that you can confidently take that's going to be benefiting your body and your performance, rather than adding things into your body that are doing you absolutely no good. So hopefully this has given you the essential information that you need about protein. Now remember, we're partnering up with TB12 to give away 5 of their high quality protein tins and 1 signed book from Tom Brady, their TB12 method book. It's an insane book that essentially will change your philosophy on training, your lifestyle, what you eat, why. It's an excellent book and will definitely go a long way with any athlete, regardless of what level that you play at. For all of the information about this insane giveaway, the link will be down below in the video description. Make sure that you click on that. It's nice and straightforward. All you need to do is pop in your email address into the link down below and you'll be entered into the giveaway. So make sure that you guys do this. There's going to be 5 winners and 1 lucky winner who's going to get a signed copy of a book from Tom Brady. Make sure that you stay tuned, guys. Like the video, subscribe. Links are down below in the video description to the giveaway, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, TB12, for being part of this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.